Who's the GOAT by Joshua Ijing. All across sports, there's always the best players. You have the LeBron James, the Lionel Messis, the Michael Jordans, or Kobe Bryants, or anybody you might want to say. And football is different. There are two different sides of the ball on offense and defense, whereas in different sports, they're just playing every position where they could see everything and you could actually call them the GOAT. In my opinion, when talking about football, I think Drew Brees is the greatest quarterback of all time. Drew Brees, born to Mena and Eugene Wilson, was born in Austin, Texas. He has a younger brother named Reed. Him and his brother Reed split time between his two parents because they divorced when they were young. During this time, it was hard for Drew Brees growing up because he had to get close with his brother and he was potentially able to do so. Brees did not play football until high school, and this was flag football. In high school, Brees played football and baseball. Brees at first wanted to pursue baseball, but he tore his ACL, and then the scouts ran away from him. At the end of his high school career, Drew Brees won a state championship, well, 2 state championships actually, and he only received 2 scholarship offers from Kentucky and Purdue. Drew Brees chose to go to Purdue. At Purdue, he was a 3-year starter. He broke many records in the NCAA, in his conference, the NCAA itself, and at the school. 2 of Drew Brees' records still stand with the NCAA. He was drafted by the San Diego Chargers in the first round as the 30th pick. With this pick, Drew Brees was always underrated because he was smaller than everybody else. Even though he had his records in college and was probably the best quarterback in his class, he went late first round. When he was on the Chargers, Drew Brees tore his rotator cuff. Teams fled away from him as soon as that happened. In free agency, he finally went to the Saints, and the rest is history. Now Drew Brees is a Super Bowl champ and MVP. He's won the Walter Payton Man of the Year award, which is the best award in my opinion because it shows how great of a person you are, and it also honors who's on his play on the field. Drew Brees is an 11-time Pro Bowler. He holds numerous records in the NFL now, and he's still breaking records. Some of the records he has is the most passing yards. He has the most career pass completions. He has the most completions in one season. He has the highest career completion percentage. This season, Drew Brees is on track to have a 77% completion percentage, which is by far the highest by any quarterback ever. Drew Brees also donates to charity. He has his own foundation called the Brees Dream Foundation. He goes on USO tours across the world to help third world countries, and he also did a video for the It Gets Better. The It Gets Better video was for gay students in school who were being bullied by other children. Other quarterbacks that could be compared to Drew Brees. Of course, you have Tom Brady. Tom Brady is arguably the greatest quarterback. He has the most Super Bowls. He is Tom Brady, highest winning percentage and all of that. There's Peyton Manning, who always had weapons that were better than anybody else's, in my opinion, with Reggie Wayne and etc., Dallas Clark, and you might know. But Peyton was probably the greatest thinker as a quarterback ever. There's Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers has the biggest arm talent that has ever been seen, and he's probably going to be right there as soon as his career finishes. There's Joe Montana, who played in the late 80s and 90s, who is hard to compare because they're a different generation, and yeah, because they didn't throw the ball as much back then. Then there's Dan Marino. He also played in a different generation. And then there's John Elway, who also played in a different generation. In conclusion, I still think Drew Brees is the greatest quarterback of all time. Thank you.